just going to talk. I'm going to talk about my life. This is what I'm going to do. So I shared a story with Morning Glory, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background on it before I jump right into it, just so that you guys can understand. So I currently have my first ever boyfriend in my adult life, and I have to be very careful how I say that, because I once said I have my first ever adult boyfriend, and that is not how you want to say that. I have my first ever boyfriend in my adult life, and I grew up in Lebanon. Having a boyfriend wasn't like really easy. I had like really, really strict parents. I got grounded at the age of 19 for sitting on my boyfriend's lap. At the age of 19, I got grounded for sitting. Is that processing to you guys? And I don't like to come up here and spread Arab stereotypes, but they're true. They're true. And so I got a little shook by that. And now I have a boyfriend. I'm 29 years old. I have a boyfriend. He's a German man from Germany. Did you know they still made those? I thought they stopped years ago. They kept going. And I met him. He's the first German from Germany I meet. And then I met a lot of others like him. And they're really cool. The Germans of today. Good guys. Before him, though, my last boyfriend was when I was 19. The one who got me grounded was when I still lived back home in Lebanon. He was actually the #1 ski champion in the whole country. Wow. Yeah, Lebanon #1 globally, 789th. He sells soap now. You can find it on Etsy if you're interested. Saboon, that's the name of the brand. But I got close. I got close to having a boyfriend, my second boyfriend, 2 years ago. And that's my story for you guys. I met this guy. He was a white guy from upstate New York, or as my family likes to call him, exotic. And it started out really, really great, because he was a great listener, and I love to talk. I love it so much. Oh my God. If you're a man and you can listen to me, I don't care what is wrong with you. You have no idea how much I mean this, okay? You can tell me you have a body in your basement. I'll be like, excuse me, I was talking. Wait your turn. And this guy, he could just listen to me, just like go on and on and on. So I told him things about myself I never told anybody before. I told him about my life, my family, my childhood, my biggest fear. I have a huge fear of the sound of things popping, you know, like even a balloon, it freaks me out. Obviously, it's because of my trauma from war. And then he asked me more. He was like, what happened? So I told him about my whole war story. You know, we went through a war in 2006. My family and I, we had to flee Lebanon. We took a bus from Lebanon to Syria under the airstrikes. We had to cross the Syrian border with the Syrian army. I was 12. I cried the whole way through it. And then he told me about his trauma too. And here's the thing. If you're like me and you're not good at listening, make them talk first. This way you have something to look forward to. Because I can't remember a word he said. I cannot. I do remember, though, him mentioning his last breakup. That one, alarms went up. And he told me he went through a rough breakup. I was like, why? What happened? What happened? And he was like, you know, she was just another white girl with no story, no struggle, not like you. Oh. Right? I was like, what? That is the first time I hear myself from that angle. Okay? I was shook. I was like, wow. That's crazy, because if you would have told 12-year-old me that border cross was going to one day be my ticket to a second date, I would have handled it a lot differently. I really would have. I would have walked right through there, super confident, like, everybody out of my way, I'm writing my story. You want to shoot me? I dare you, shoot me. You know what? No, I beg you, shoot me, because there's a guy sitting in Westchester right now that's dying to hear me talk about it one day. Let's go. I went through war. No one ever believes me because I don't have war vibes. Right? I don't have war vibes. Comes with a little shimmy. I don't have it. I was a war refugee, but I don't look like a war refugee. I look like someone would tell me they were a war refugee, and I'd be like, oh my God, my family moved us around a lot as a kid, so I get it. Okay, I think that's enough. I think that gets the story across. I'm going to let Morning Glory come back up here and sing her song so we can all find it, whatever. Okay, thank you so much.